Welcome back to Social Studies with Miss Wardell. We're on page 93. So we are still talking about the Native Americans, right? And we've learned a lot about the Plains Native Americans, the Northeast Native Americans, the Southeast Native Americans. And today on page 93, we're going to apply what we know, okay? So what does it mean to apply what you have learned? So to apply what you've learned means that you've taken all the information of what you have read and what we've studied and talked about, and we're going to use it to answer questions. So it says these photographs show two different areas where the Plains North American Indians lived. Use the photographs to complete each step. So in photograph A, I see this bright green and blue, almost mountainous region. From photograph B, I see something that blue skies but maybe flatter land, okay? This is in which area were Plains Indians most likely to farm? Well, what do you notice? One of the things, the biggest thing I noticed about these was that one, there are some mountainous regions, but the color, look at the color of photograph A versus photograph B. So with photograph A, I notice all this lush green, right? And with photograph B, it is kind of just brown. And you want things to grow, so wouldn't you want things, don't you think they would grow better in photograph A? Yeah, I think so too. In which area were Plains Indians most likely to hunt buffalo? So if I think about all of the buffalo, these big buffalo that we're chasing, boy, it would be really hard to go up these mountains, wouldn't it? But how easy would it be to just go straight through this flat land? So maybe B. I'm going to let you do number 3 and 4. For critical thinking, we're really going to try and think about what do we know and then maybe write about it. So how would having horses allow the Plains Indians to become more nomadic? What did those horses do? What did they allow them to do? It said that they did become more nomadic because of the because of the horses. But over on page 92, here's what it says. It says Plains Indians' way of life changed after the Spanish brought horses. Many Plains tribes became completely nomadic and abandoned their villages. They roamed the Great Plains, following herds of buffalo. So having these horses allowed them to move, right? They moved all over. So it allowed them to move. So we can say the horses, because what allowed them to do that? The horses. Who? The Plains Indians. To move around with ease. So it just helped them to move around with ease, meaning easier. Alright. This last part's our map skill builder. We're going to match each of our cultural groups. So like the Southeast North American Indians, the Northeast North American Indians, and the Plains American Indians to each of the maps of where they live. So I'm going to help you with one of these. So with the Northeast American Indians, I'm going to look back where we originally started, okay? Where it talks about these Northeast, Southeast, and Plains Indians. And I find these Northeast Indians around those 3 Great Lakes, right? So I'm going to find a map that shows where this blue area is. Well, I see that on B, so for B, I'm going to put that with the Northeast North American Indians. I'm going to have you do number 1 and 3 and figure out where each one of those are based on the map. Okay? Alright guys, see you later. Goodbye.